Hello, it looks like you are setting up your Ekklesia podcast to function as a sermon series on the Church Apps dashboard. So I'm starting on this window because our assumption is you found it by coming here and having your Ekklesia feed piped in through audio RSS feeds. And now that that's set up, you're turning it into a sermon series. So you've selected Ekklesia, and that's where you found this video. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and jump over to Ekklesia, where I can see my feed right here, which is posted to Ekklesia. And if for some reason you didn't find this video through that way, you can get your feed by going to Connect, Feeds, and whatever you named your sermons. But in this case, this is the feed we are using. Once this loads, this is the feed I grabbed. So going back over here to my content, with Ekklesia, when you post a sermon, you can say what you want the sermon series to be. So in this case, you can see this sermon is Son, Servant, Savior, and let's just go ahead and jump to, well, I mean, you can see over here the series names Waymaker and Navigating Unprecedented Times. So from here, when you're posting a sermon, you can set a sermon series, and you can also set an image. So it's important that you're setting that image and that you're setting that sermon series so that things are looking great in the app. But by doing that and just posting as you would to make your content show up well on other platforms as well as on your Ekklesia site, you're also just automatically setting things up to work great in your Tidely Church app. So as I said, what you've done is you've already gone through and set all of that up. So with Ekklesia, it is a one-click solution if you're already setting those details of an image. And if not, just go ahead and set that image or set the series, and everything will be good to go for you to simply press Make Series. And what I have here is the app before I pressed Make Series. So this is what it would have looked like before I pressed Make Series. There's your mark, all those going down, faith and action. But if I go ahead now and refresh the app and then dive into the Ekklesia section, you can see now all of those sermons are sorted by sermon series and also give you the awesome controls that sermon series gives you, where now you can listen to any sermon, and if you want, you can download an entire sermon series at once. So it gives you all of the abilities of having a sermon series, but also you can jump over here to tabs, and we can go ahead and find the Ekklesia tab, and I can do things like setting a banner image. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab this same banner image. So just like with what you're used to doing with podcasts with Tidely Church apps, you can do that and have amazing things like even setting up grids. So if you use square images, obviously in our case, as you can see over here, we're using 16 by 9 images. So I'll say grid with 16 by 9. If I save now and then reboot the app again, not reboot, I'm sorry, reload the church again, you're going to see that now, boom, we have beautiful grids set up. It's that easy. Now you got the banner, you got the grids, and as you post to Ekklesia, you will see those sermons posted here. So this is something that we love that we were able to do, is that we at Tidely understand how all of these different feeds work. So we could create a system unlike any other to give you the ability to just keep posting to whatever platform you're posting to, and now have the content show up better than anywhere else, giving you the ability, like I said, to be able to go into a sermon series, select a button, download the whole sermon series, and also be able to select different sermons from that sermon series and access them. If you have any additional questions, please contact us at Tidely.